Welcome, guys, to the Final Point Podcast. I'm your host, Adriel, my co-host, Josh, and our newest member of the Final Point Podcast, Bobby, is in the house, and we're
What
going to
up?
be discussing
Hey,
about the trade machine. It is
That
NBA trade time.
that trade machine is kicking, man. We don't know what's about to happen. I feel like something crazy is about to happen.
yeah. The
From
DeJounte Murray trade, though, they got fleeced.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. The Dejounte. We didn't even touch on the Dejounte Murray trade.
I
yes,
got fleeced.
that that Dejounte Murray trade was pretty
Horrible.
crazy to see. For Atlanta side, I feel like I don't know what Atlanta was thinking about that. I mean,
I don't think
Larry
they were
Nance,
thinking at all.
yeah, Larry Nance is a nice player, but
I
he ain't
think the
equal.
I mean,
I think
He's
the
not
GM was
equal.
drunk.
come
It
on,
that
man.
it's not equal. It's definitely not an equal trade.
I think the GM was a little drunk.
Yeah, I think it was more about the picks than Larry Nance.
I think
I
so
think
too.
so
Because
too.
those two first round picks are probably going to come in clutch at some point.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, New Orleans ain't gonna compete. You know, they're not a
So
real contender.
so now we have DeJounte Murray, CJ McCollum, Zion Williamson,
Possibly
Brandon
Brandon,
Ingram.
and possibly we don't know what they're gonna do with him though.
Right. Barring he doesn't get traded, that's a formidable lineup. Not to mention Herb Jones, the defensive lockdown god all over there. That's a pretty good lineup, guys.
Pretty good.
That's a
I do
pretty good
like Herb
lineup.
Jones. I
Herb
do like.
Jones is a beast on
I
defense. He
He's gonna
he
be
locks up.
special. Yeah.
Right. So he can easily replace Brandon Ingram on that lineup if who knows what they're gonna get back for Ingram. That's the scary part about it because we know no one wants CJ McCollum.
But he's old.
And Zion Williams is too fat for a trade right now. We don't even want to risk it on that.
Probably eating McDonald's.
Right.
Too
So
much.
that's probably gonna be a good lineup when it's all said and done, right?
Probably.
I think it's actually a bet, and I'm gonna take the hot take. I think it'd be a better lineup if you slide Herb Jones in that Brandon Ingram
I
position,
agree.
and
I
you
agree.
get rid of Brandon. Because I mean, what did we see this season? I mean, we didn't see anything from Ingram. He didn't even. And what did we see also from USA Basketball when he was on that team?
Oh, that was so disappointing, dude.
We
I
didn't
thought
see
Ingram was
anything
gonna go
either.
off.
Yeah,
I thought Ingram was gonna go off at FIBA, and he disappointed us.
yeah,
He
and he
left Ant
didn't.
Second,
Edwards by himself.
And
I'm
the same
checking
thing
on the
during the
trade.
playoffs didn't show up. So I mean, maybe they're ultimately better without him.
I
Oh, I
agree.
didn't know this happened. The Raptors got Davion Mitchell in draft compensation for Jalen McDaniels.
Yeah, I think it's time for us to start talking about the Davion Mitchell. Probably was a bad pick. Maybe he
Yeah,
shouldn't have gone
probably.
lottery. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of like been
Agreed.
up in the Kings. He's kind of been up in Sacramento, not really doing anything up there. I mean, what is he doing?
Yeah,
I mean, what game did he have? That you were like, oh my God, Davion Mitchell's going off? Not
none.
one,
None.
right?
Oh god.
All right, all right, okay. So, what are the topics? What do we got today,
Um,
boys?
so what we got going on for today is I think we can start with the Clay because Clay has been kind of a hot topic lately. There's been reports that apparently he will has some interest going into the Mavericks. What are your guys' thoughts on Clay potentially joining the Mavericks?
Um,
Ah, it gives them shooting that they desperately need. But if they were, they should also grab like a rebounder if it was
Mm,
the Mavs because they need rebounding.
well, listen. I think that Clay Thompson in another situation would actually be a better version of Clay Thompson than in Warriors. I think that
Yeah, because he's
um
a shadow.
a lot of it was I think a lot of it was in his head. You know what I mean? Like just kind of being up there, the Splash Brothers aura in Golden State, him not kind
That's
of
true.
living up to that, coming off an injury. Listen, we all could remember Clay Thompson being that guy, right? And I think he lost a lot of that Clay Thompson aura when he just kind of just was getting beat on defense, man. I remember that one game. I'm not sure if it was a playoff game or if it was a regular season game where Devin Booker was cooking him, and Clay. I've never seen Clay so mad. Clay
Yeah,
started with the "we got four." I'm like, yo, dude, you getting cooked? Fuck your
yeah.
four. I mean,
It don't matter right now.
yeah, that was like the end of Clay. It's like, damn, dude, you getting cooked, and then all you got is the whole "we got four." But I mean, we could all agree that that fourth one was kind of like Curry and it was the pool party. It was
Yeah,
Jordan Poole. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
sadly,
Wiggins went off in that
Yes.
in that whole thing too. But Clay was not really a big part of that. And I think that's this is so sad to watch Clay go out like this. And I
One of the best
really think
shooters.
one of the best shooters in NBA history. And I think that in another situation, Clay will be Clay. And right now we're looking at what? The Magic. We're looking at the Lakers.
Lakers
Who
is an
else? Who
option.
else is on Clay's radar?
Mavericks for sure.
Mavericks. Listen, the Mavericks thing may work.
Yeah, because
maybe.
I mean they could slot him in into kind of like a Timmy Hardaway type role, and since they got rid of him, and they could
If
have
we're
him.
talking about just catch and shoot,
Yeah,
guys,
Yeah,
Klay
definitely.
Thompson may work in Dallas because he ain't gonna
Probably.
get the ball that much.
no,
He ain't gonna be able to dribble the ball that much.
and
All right,
all he has to do at night in and night out is have a decent game for it to work. That's
that's
all he
it.
needs to do.
That's it.
Just have
Just
a
catch and
decent game,
shoot,
15 points a night at least.
and
I
he'll
feel
have a
like
couple nights where he goes off for maybe like for 4 for 4, and he'll kind of have like a 20 point night, you know.
exactly.
Yeah,
But at
it's
what
But
like
price is he gonna be worth the price that he's asking for?
it
that
depends though,
that is
because
the
if
biggest
he's
question.
asking for like a few years, I don't do it because he's old and he's gonna decline. I'm guessing at a fast rate because the last game we saw him play was that Warriors Sacramento game, and he shot 0 for 22. So if I were a GM, I see that I'm like, I think we do 1 year. If he does good, we do 2 years in extension. The extension negates the second year. So if he's good, we can keep him. But if he isn't, just let him go.
That
But
I mean
also,
that is a good idea, B. But I don't think Clay's gonna sign a 1 year deal. I think he's gonna want a 3 or 4 year deal, and that's unfortunate. And that's why there's only gonna be a certain number of teams gonna be that's really gonna be in the running for this because he's not gonna want a 1 year deal, or else
yeah,
he would have did that with the Warriors.
Yeah, he would have stayed. I think.
Just stay for 1 year.
true.
So it's a very interesting thing that we have that is showing up. I honestly, I would prefer him to go on the Mavericks than the Lakers because
I want him on the Lakers.
you want
I
him on
don't
the
think the
Lakers.
Lakers need him. They got Connect. They
I know.
drafted Connect 4. It's over now.
I know.
Connect 4 is in the building.
I want him on the Lakers just so we can beat him in the finals. Then beat him. Too
Well, you know what?
easy.
Hey,
We also
hey,
retired Drew.
hey,
Good.
Lil B, if he goes to the Magic, we'll meet him in the playoffs and beat him.
You're the Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Oh,
Hey,
oh,
as an
oh, oh.
Orlando fan, I think he could. I think he would definitely work on the Magic.
I
Now,
think that could
I
be
think he
okay,
should
right?
go to the Magic. Low key, Clay, if you're listening to this podcast that only has 2 listeners, go to the Magic. You guys, no pressure. You got
yeah,
Powell.
you're a veteran,
Pilo.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you
Mr.
got
Sweaty
Carroll
Man.
down there. It's just go down there and shoot. Just
Sweaty
shoot the
and
ball.
Man.
and they
You have to go to
desperately
the
need a
Magic
shooter.
with Sweaty Man. Go to Magic with Sweaty Man. Paula Carroll once lost like 3 pounds of just from sweat during a game.
Is that a fact? Did you Google that?
It's like around a few. Wait, I've
That's a
seen this.
That's a Lil B random fact.
Hello, Mancaro. Uzi.
Go down there and lose weight sweating. Dude,
Uzi.
I think he fits with the Magic, man.
Hey, and what's going to lead to our next topic? Imagine this: Clay goes there, 2 year deal for the Magic.
7
Paul
pounds per
goes
game.
there, signs 4 year or 3 year deal to the Magic. You got Paul, Boncaro, Clay, and the Mo brothers.
That's a good matchup for us, but we're gonna win.
Hey
I
guys,
think that's a great team.
guys. I really don't want Clay to go to a situation where he's gonna be asked a lot,
Yeah,
like
because if he
of
gets like a main ball handler role,
He's
he
like
just
you're
not that
not
can't
guy
yo
no
do
more.
it.
Clay, you're not a main ball handler, bro. Those days are over for you. Like just go, like go to the Magic, shoot, okay,
And you're good.
and that's
You
it.
make money,
Like
you
just yeah,
shoot.
just make money and shoot. It's the Magic. We're not really expecting much out of them. A second
No,
round
we are.
playoff exit is okay.
I expect them to get to the Eastern Conference Finals if they beat the either the Knicks or the
Dude,
Pacers.
the Knicks, I like. Listen, I know we're going off subject, but Clay's not gonna go to the Knicks anymore because
Nah.
of the
Hell
whole
no.
Mikal Bridges thing. But I like what's happening in New York right now, guys. New York is cooking right now. I don't
In
know what's
every
gonna
other
happen with Julius Randle, but New York is cooking.
I
in
say they get
in
rid of him.
every other
Of
Toss him
Julius
out of
sport.
there.
Randle,
Yeah, toss him out of there. Get him out.
Ooh.
Mm,
That's what
wait,
I say.
hold on. I want to
Clay
see.
would have fit down there. He would have fit.
Oh,
No, we just lost him. We just lost Lil B, guys. This happens a lot. Um, listen, Clay would have fit down there. But I really like what they're doing in New York, man. Like, dude, I finally the owners are listening to the fans and they are saying, yo, we need people.
even though
We
they should
need
be hit
people.
with the tampering, but I'm gonna let it go
But I mean, temper for what?
for the Mikael Bridges.
They were all part of the same fucking team. They
Yeah.
don't
No,
talk. They talk.
Hold on, I want to see something.
They talk. What are they supposed to do? Not talk?
no. They were openly
We don't have
influencing.
proof of that. There's no proof
Yeah,
of
we
that.
do. Yeah, we
Where's
do.
the proof?
On Jalen Brunson's podcast.
Jalen Brunson's podcast. I didn't even know he had a podcast.
Well, there you go.
Hey, Jalen, if you're listening to this, follow me. I'll follow you.
Hold on, hold on.
I like
For
Jalen Brunson, to be clear, but however, I'm just trying to be fair. That's tampering.
he's so annoying in the playoffs.
Is
I
it
hate
okay?
it.
Listen, guys. I know we're on Clay. Let's try to stick to the subject. Clay would have been good in New York,
He would have
but
got
I don't think they
Mikhail.
have enough room. But can they still trade for Clay with Julius Randle? Does Julius
Yeah,
Randle
they
working?
could.
Does he? Because I heard that the Warriors are now interested in some sort of sign and trade deal with Clay. Is that true? Have you heard
I
of that?
don't know, but I
Yeah.
have this thing where like it's called Fanspo. You can do like trades on it, and I just found this, so I'll
It's
send
a
you
trade
the link.
machine.
Yeah, trade machine if you want it.
I will say, if I could see the possibility of Clay maybe in a 3-man sign and trade deal,
Yeah,
that could be possible.
I could see that.
Or facilitated with multiple teams. And Warriors get something back or many or picks from another team. I could see something like that going on. Um, but yeah,
I,
the
I don't think Clay's gonna leave him like that. He ain't gonna leave him high and dry like that. I mean, listen,
True.
he's a legacy sort of player out there in the Golden State team. I can't see him just leaving him high and dry. A sign and trade does sound like the path he's gonna go on, where he's gonna make sure that the Golden State's good and he's good. So what that's going to look like, I'm curious to see which teams are going to trade for Clay because he had a horrible
horrible.
last game that's going to live in
Horrible.
infamy on Twitter. Twitter's not letting it die. I be seeing just random shit. Like I'll see random videos and it'll be like, yeah, let's not forget Clay went 0 for 10. Like,
Yeah,
damn, this is about a car crash.
but I guess this is gonna be the my last point on the Clay
Yeah.
topic at least. Um, w- has Clay even improved his game for the last like 4 or 5 years in the NBA? I mean, yeah,
He's
he's a
been
great
injured for
shooter,
3 of them.
but there hasn't really been anything extra that we've seen Clay improve on. Not his rebounding, not his passing.
This is the test. Guys, this is my theory. And this is going to be the test on Klay Thompson and also the test on Draymond Green. Draymond Green's not going to leave the Warriors anytime soon, but this would have been for him too. Klay Thompson, like Draymond, has been part of a system. That system has been Steph Curry and Steph Curry. And Steph Curry. That's the system right
Get
there.
him the ball.
Get so we don't know what Klay Thompson looks like outside of Steph Curry and Draymond Green. We don't know that. Like we don't know what Draymond Green would look like outside of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. We don't know. Klay Thompson could very well end up being horrible on the next team, or he can go off and get back to
Yeah.
his all-star status. That's it can go two ways. This can go really bad or go really good. We don't know what Klay looked like without Steph because we never seen that before. So this is a to be continued story.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He has no
Yeah,
to
for
answer your
sure.
question, Adriel. He has not worked on his game. No, he has not. He looks like the
Yes.
same Klay.
Yeah.
He looks like the same Clay.
He doesn't
that
have.
he's
He has
been
no
there.
separation. He has no. He has barely has an ISO game. He's a catch and shoot sort of guy, and and Steph has made him look really really good.
Oh yeah, especially
it.
when they're both on fire. It
That's
looks
it. Right.
insane.
It just Steph has if you Steph requires two people on him at all time.
And that's
Those
what makes Clay open to get him shots. That's made his career by
That's it.
drawing defenders and giving him shots.
Right. Those
Well,
shots look
so
real
this
comfortable with Steph getting double teamed. They look real comfortable.
Oh yeah.
So is that going to be the same thing where he goes elsewhere? I don't know. The Magic still got a lot of shooters.
Yeah, but so they're
Which they
most
desperately
likely.
need.
Yeah, but they need shooters. But Clay, I haven't seen. See, in his I'm pretty sure in one game, he only scored off. He scored like 30 off of catch and shoot threes. Wanna know what that says? To me, what that says is they made him chances, so they made him and his career.
Right. 100%. So we don't know what it's going to look like. To be continued. We're going to follow this Clay story. And listen, I wish Clay the best. I know he's going to probably do really good on the next team he's on, but this can go really left, guys. Like we can really
Yeah.
this can be a sad ending or a rejuvenation
Of his
sorts
career. Mhm.
for
Sure.
Clay. So let's
Yep.
see where this goes.
So let's and like I said, this was going to touch on to our next topic of the show, the Paul George news. Paul George opting out of his contract with the Clippers and going into free agency with meetings to the Magic, 76ers, and of course he's going to meet with the Clippers to potentially renegotiate on a new deal. But I'm going to come out of the gates and say again, Orlando Magic, you guys need to do
He needs
this.
shooters.
You need this guy. If this is a player that you want to put next to Paulo, this is the guy right here. This works so freaking well for them if they could get him. I don't want to see him on the Sixers because
Because that just hurts me. That's
Tobias,
what
yeah.
feeling.
Tobias Harris is still there, and Joel Embiid has not moved from the second round. So
That hurts my feelings.
Hey guys, we are all listen, guys, Lil B, Adriel, we are all on the Eastern Conference side. We don't
Mhm.
want to see Paul George on
With
the
the
Eastern
Sixers.
Conference.
No,
we don't want to see him with the Sixers, man.
The
Paul
only
George on the
two
Sixers.
teams-
I know Paul George on the Sixers
That
fits
just sounds
almost
horrible.
it fits almost perfectly. It really does, dude. Because
But
we
that's why
haven't
we don't
even
want it.
seen right, but we haven't even seen the ceiling for Maxi. Adriel, you and I are huge Maxi fans. We haven't
Yes.
even seen what Maxi does yet.
Nonchalant dreadhead.
Paul George with Maxi,
That
with
sounds good.
Embiid, that's scary, dude.
it does. That's why I don't want him on there. I don't want him there.
That's scary.
I would
Just kidding.
I would feel better if it was on the Magic if he did move to an Eastern team, but
Oh,
not
I'd
please
rather-
not the
I'd
Sixers.
we'd rather him be in the West, but just if you do go, here are some teams we don't want you on. I don't think the entire NBA besides their fan bases want you on. The Nuggets, the Timberwolves, the Mavs, because that just no, please,
Yeah, no,
please.
he ain't going to the Mavs. I don't think the Mavs can
Um,
afford him. I don't think the Mavs can afford him.
That's and the Thunder.
It's no,
Don't
Lil
go
B.
there?
It's pretty much the Magic, the Sixers, and the Clippers. I don't think no one else is in running for him.
The Clippers
Yeah.
are fine. Go
And
Clippers.
I don't think he'll go anywhere else.
Yeah.
I've heard rumblings that the Heat would be interested in Tim, but I don't know. I don't know how they even pull that off.
By trading
However,
Jimmy.
Do you think
no,
they
it
pull that
wouldn't.
off?
No,
No,
this is literally the only way it works, and
Dude,
I've seen
hero,
it. And
hero.
it's a
no.
package of Hero, Jovic, or not Jovic, Hero, Jaquez, and Duncan Robinson.
Oh,
That,
that's a horrible deal for
Do you
y'all.
give that
That's
up
horrible.
for George?
No,
but I'm saying
no.
that's the only way it works
You give
because
up.
the salaries meet perfectly with those three. So
You give up.
it would literally be equal, but that's the only way it happens.
You give up three young players for one 32-year-old who is on and off like
Well,
that
if you
team.
think about it this way, it's for a win now situation.
True, it is your win now
And
situation,
Jimmy only
but we own
reality
you.
has like 2-3 years left, maybe
But
most.
we
And
own
so does
you.
To
he.
me, Paul George got about 2-3 years left in him.
Correct,
Let's
exactly.
be honest, guys. That's why the Clippers don't want to give him that fourth year. I don't blame them. Don't give him the fourth year. No, don't. Look at Chris Paul. Chris Paul is due $30 million. He's nowhere near the Chris Paul that 30
He used to
fucking
be.
$million for Chris Paul? Are
What?
you fucking kidding me?
Huh?
There's no
Yeah,
way.
bro. All right, so
You don't give him that. You don't give him that fourth year. I don't give a fuck. Let another team do that. Let another team do that.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
do that. I think the Sixers will give him the 4 years. Sixers
that
will give him
would
4 years, and and the Magic will give him 4 years.
for sure.
I think he has a better chance with the Magic because the Magic are cooking something down there with Paolo and with the
The Mo brothers.
Mo brothers.
yeah,
They're
definitely.
cooking something down there. And you know what? Being a long time resident of Orlando, I like to see Orlando win to a certain limit, not
Same.
past the second
Me too.
round.
Yeah,
Not
me
past
too.
the
Me too.
Celtics.
I'm the
No,
same
no, no,
boat.
no, second round. Because
Not
they
past
will
the
never beat us. Do you hear me? They will never beat
Real.
us. But I like to see some success. Playoffs in Orlando is fun. You know, the people go to the game. You know what I mean? Everybody's having a good time. It's a little buzz in the city, but that's
They
about
lose
it.
their minds. They lose their minds.
Yo, there's a lot of loyal Magic fans.
Yeah, it's the Magic
A lot
are
of loyal.
like
Yo,
the Lions. And the-
Adriel, there's
Yeah.
a lot of loyal Magic fans.
I know many.
They
No,
ride
I
or
don't.
die for them, and I like what's cooking in Orlando. I like the atmosphere.
I also like
I
their
like what's
TikToks.
happening, but it's not there yet. Maybe
I
5
like their
years from now.
TikToks. I like their TikToks. I also like their song.
Who's TikToks?
The Magic.
They have TikToks?
Yes.
Okay, I scratch that. Fuck the Magic. I don't like them anymore.
What?
Well, because they got fucking TikToks. What are they with TikToks for?
The-
They're actually good.
the song.
They need to be
their
playing
theme song-
basketball, not TikToks. That's the
their theme
problem.
song is really good. I will give them that. They
What's their theme song? Play it. Do we have a clip of that?
I have it on my phone.
here.
Go ahead.
I can pull it up.
Play the Magic theme song. I want to know what the fuck is this about? He said TikTok. They got TikToks.
Orlando.
I mean, just when you
Magic.
thought you'd hit an all-time low, you got TikToks.
I have it. Let me just load it. If it loads on, alright. If it loads on my phone. Hello? Why isn't it loading? Actually, I have it. I know how to get it. It's taking a
Hey,
second.
while B looks for that, what else do we have? So we can all agree, Paul George either to the Magic or the Sixers.
Don't go to the Sixers.
We prefer the Magic. We're all in
Yeah.
agreements with that. I hope he goes to the
Yes.
Sixers.
I don't
Yes.
want the Sixers.
I got it right here. Pulling it up.
Hey, shout out to Nova, who's gonna do our intro. And I'm gonna tell you right now, dude, if you fucking intro up, you will never have a job again in the podcast industry. What is this?
Well, there. Orlando Magic.
That's the first time I hear that.
Yeah, man. That's
It's
a
actually
good
so
song.
fun.
That's fucking awesome. That's the first time I hear that shit.
It's so awesome. I gotta say,
Orlando
they have the
Magic.
best.
Orlando
literally
Magic.
have the best
Oh,
song.
oh, oh, oh. It's like
It's
the
catchy.
Sacramento Beam.
Hey, yo, it's actually pretty catchy.
Yeah. So
I need to go throw my drink away.
the
Oh,
the next topic that we have is the Jimmy. Since we were just talking about it, the Jimmy, bro.
Ow! Look,
Lil B, we're doing a podcast, dude. Get it together.
my bad. I had to throw something away. I turned my light on now, so stub my toe.
All right. Okay, Jimmy Trouble. Adriel, speak on this. This is alarming, bro. This is pretty alarming,
I
man.
will speak. I will speak
Go
on
ahead.
behalf of all the Heat fans. Me personally, I don't feel any reason to be alarmed. Because either way, it's a win-win situation. And here I'm going to explain it. I'm going to go first. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. Jimmy has a bad regular season again. Gets injured again. Resign time comes. If we choose to just send him out, or he decides he's not playing no more, it's probably best for at least our future that then you know he picks up and drop and leaves ship. Because this is what I'm gonna say, with the draft that they just had this year, with the amount of young players they already have, and with Bam still getting better every year, you can't expect that Jimmy's going to be here forever anyways.
Yeah, that's
So
true. He's old.
so if we're going to if we're on the Jimmy decline, like I believe that we are already, if we're on the Jimmy decline, what do Heat fans really think we can do with him? You know what I mean? Like,
Nothing.
are we going to just extend him for another 4 more years
Use him for comfort.
on a $200 million contract and
It's
just ride with what we got for another 4
No,
years?
that's horrible.
You as a front office, do you guys like be okay with that, or do you try to see if he can give you something, then you give him the money if needed, or talk to him and maybe he can take a pay reduction to bring some more talent in? There's a lot of different scenarios that can go down this way, but I would say after the draft and what we got already, I think our future is good, and it's in a really good standing. So the Jimmy thing, I feel like, is not a big deal. Also, he's came out publicly, has said he wants to stay with Miami, and he's ride or die Miami. But I mean, honestly,
hey,
I can't see,
Adriel.
I can't be mad either way if anything happens.
Adriel, if he was all about Miami, he would sign that extension, and
Exactly.
he's not.
And say if Jimmy declines immediately this season,
He,
if what I would do.
Lil B, he already declined. He said he's not going to sign it.
No, by decline I mean like goes down in skill level, not decline.
Oh, okay. Yes,
If he declines this season, right? By trade deadline, I would trade him, package like
Get what you can.
Role players and try and get the most you can from an aging star.
Hey, why do I feel like Jimmy is setting us all up? Why do I feel like Jimmy is about to actually try in this regular season?
That's what I truly
I'm on record. I'm on record saying, Adriel, you've heard me before, and I've said this a million times.
We've had this conversation before.
If Jimmy Butler was to actually try like every single game, he's the MVP. Yeah. He's the MVP of the league because the Heat are Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler is the Heat. The Heat go as Jimmy goes. If he was to actually try, like I'm talking about 30, 40, 50-point games, fucking 10 rebounds, 8 assists, he'll be the MVP because they have nobody else. He has a great Robin to him, Bam. Jimmy, show some fucking respect for Bam, man, and actually try. Because if you actually tried, then you could do something. Only to lose to the Celtics in 5, but at least you tried.
And you know what? And you know what as well?
Right, I told you that before, right, Adriel? We've had the conversation before.
Plenty of times. And I mean, look back.
He doesn't care, dude.
When the Heat were the first seed, what happened that year? Jimmy was averaging like 28,
He was
29
balling. He was
points
balling.
a
He was balling.
game.
Dude.
He
Yeah.
was having games, and
Yeah.
I would say.
not only did that help his case, but it also helped the rest of the team. The rest of the team had chemistry. They were all playing together.
And they have a
What
better
happened?
team now.
And
They have a better
exactly,
team now than they did then.
they
So
did.
what's the
Yes,
excuse?
and not only that, this year, the season that just passed, what happened throughout the whole regular season for them? All that happened was injuries, and no one playing together caused horrible chemistry, horrible defense, and horrid offense all year
True.
long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. I agree with Jimmy because if I was in Miami, I wouldn't care either.
Hey, but B, can you admit if Jimmy does try, Miami will be
Yeah,
good?
yeah, they will be good if he tries. It's just like he won't because he's Jimmy Butler. All he cares about is coffee.
No, I think
That's the reputation, Adro. That's his reputation right now. He doesn't care about anything
exactly,
but big face coffee.
and that's why and that's more than why I think this
Yeah.
year with now the contract
He's
coming
gonna
Bro,
bet
in,
on himself.
How
he's
much is he on? Wait,
no, this guy is the biggest contrarian ever. If you say the sky is red or blue, he's gonna say it's green. Like
And I'll
he
prove it
just
to you.
does.
He goes, I'll prove it to you. It's green.
Yeah, exactly. He just loves. He just does the opposite of everything. So now, hey,
Hey,
we think you're a declining star. We think you don't got it no more. Guess what's gonna happen now?
I
you guys
It's
are
gonna show
paying
up.
that. You guys
I
are paying
don't.
48 million for coffee. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty good
I
coffee.
feel bad.
Oh, shit.
It doesn't matter. It's still 48 million
Hey,
dollars for coffee.
can we put this on record, guys? And this is being recorded.
I know.
Can we just say that if Jimmy Butler has another off year and the Miami have another early playoff exit or
They need
playing,
to trade him.
can we end the playoff Jimmy shit and
Leo
just realize that Jason Tatum is in fact better
better.
than Jimmy Butler?
Jason Tatum is his daddy. Say
I,
dada.
I don't think I could ever agree to that.
It's a fact. No,
I-
it's a fact already. Jason Tatum is 26. He's had a better career than Jimmy at 26. It is already a fact, undebatable. But this will seal it. If Jimmy comes off and carries the Heat to an NBA championship, then I will shelf that argument, my friend. But right now, that argument is valid. It's effective, and right now, Tatum is better than Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you are on the clock, my friend. You're on the clock.
I won't.
He is. He's better than him.
No. I'm not saying I would argue to this point. However, what I will say is I'm burning with the ship. I'm going down with the ship.
Oh, no, you're gonna go down with the ship. You're gonna die, my friend.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll say
Yeah,
that.
you're gonna die.
I won't argue with the point, but I'm going down with the ship.
Well, it's too late. You're gonna die. Yeah, but can you agree that if Jimmy pulls the same Jimmy bullshit this year, it's done. Come on, guys. I mean, there's no playoff Jimmy. It was a good couple years, 2 years that he did that shit. It's done.
Yeah, I just think he's already on the ending of his career, and
Terry Rozier, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Duncan Robinson, Bam Adebayo. You got Jaime Jaquez, Jovic, who's gonna have a good year. I think Jovic is gonna have a good year this year.
he's
guys.
gonna have
I
a
think
breakout
Jovic is
year.
gonna
I think.
he's gonna have a breakout year. If the Heat don't make any moves this season, I think that Jimmy Butler is on the clock.
I'm gonna tell you this as well. If the Heat don't make any moves this season, you will see a whole revolt at Pat Riley's door in
Oh,
South Beach.
I think so. This is the second year he does nothing.
And the fans are up with it. Like, I mean, you go on Heat Twitter and everything. It is everyone is eyeing right now this offseason because
Everybody knows it's win now or nothing, but Pat
Yeah.
Riley, he's the only one that doesn't know it's win now. You got to win now.
yeah, everyone in
Right?
the East is bolstering even more than last year. You need to make moves.
He's acting like Jimmy's fucking 29. Jimmy's fucking 34, bro. Wake up.
and not only that, this is Bam's like peak years right now. You have to take advantage.
Bam is in his prime. Hey, can we discuss real quick? I know we're talking about Jimmy. I think the Jimmy thing's over, right? Are we done with Jimmy?
Yeah,
Jimmy?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we discuss the USA team that has assembled that looks like the Avengers?
Oh
Can we
yeah.
talk about the fucking USA team, yo? I'm so fucking pumped for this USA. I'm so pumped for this for these Olympics. This USA team better not lose one fucking game.
No.
This is my dream team right here. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this team. This is the dream team. There's no weaknesses.
Yeah, that's a crazy team.
That's a fucking crazy team. Look at this shit.
I love it, honestly. I love it. This is all the best players.
Yo.
Literally all the best. They
Hey, yo,
really
guys.
brought out. But hold on. Can we
Guys,
can we
no,
can we
no,
be
no.
for real though? Can we be for real? Can we swap out Kawhi Leonard? Is he gonna play, man?
No. Kawhi will play. Because Kawhi's going to play in spurts, and that's where Kawhi's
Bench.
good. Clippers need Kawhi 30, 40 minutes. He's not that Kawhi anymore. I don't think he is. He's injured.
No.
But this Kawhi's going to play. But can I tell you that the shit talking has already started?
Yeah.
Serbia has said, Serbia's on record saying they may have the best players, but we will win every game. Drop the fucking mic. They're already talking shit about us. They've
to
already
see,
said we're gonna win every game.
I need to see Bam and Joel Embiid lockdown Joker. That's what I want to see.
We're lending you guys one of our NBA champions. Drew Holiday is in the building, guys. All right. Drew Holiday is in the building.
Yeah. Also
Coming
Tatum.
off of, you have Jason Tatum and Drew Holiday in the building coming off of a NBA championship run. You have Tyler Halliburton coming off of a deep playoff run. You got Ant Edwards that made noise. I mean, this team is stacked. This is the best USA team I have ever seen. I'm 40 years old. This is better than the Dream Team.
That's what I've been. I
This
was
is
just about to
better
say,
than the Dream Team.
a lot of NBA executives have been saying the same thing. That
This is better than this is better than the Redeem Team. And I was a fan of that team.
I was about to say that was like my favorite team growing up. Was
This is the best team I have ever seen. LeBron, Durant, and Curry are going to make their mark on this tournament. Steph Curry is going to go absolutely insane.
Josh, I want to show
Ant.
you a picture real quick. I just looked this up on Google. I looked up Jimmy Butler's dad, right? Look what it says. I'm dead serious. Look what it says. Let me take a picture of it.
Lil B with the USA team halt. Is it Jason Tatum?
I said, yeah. Like, look. I looked it up on Google.
Put it on the camera.
Hold up.
What does that say? Can you read that?
It said, I looked up Jimmy Butler's dad.
Who is
Jimmy
it?
Butler / father, Jason Tatum. I sent you the photo.
You wish.
Hey, Adriel.
Hey, it's Google.
Adriel, this is Jimmy's fault. He has to fix this.
It is. I agree.
If we finish them again in the playoffs, he's his dad.
No, he already is.
The same way Luka would have been Tatum's dad if Luka would have won. Tell me not.
I think Jimmy has a lot to prove this year.
All right, guys. We're getting off subject here, guys. Look at this
team is insane. This team
look
is
at this
insane.
team, guys. You have
No, Anthony Edwards this year.
dude.
He balled out in FIBA.
Dude, Anthony
Curry,
Davis
Balled out this year.
Curry, KD, Tatum, LeBron, Tyrese Halliburton. That's all I have to say.
Dude, Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo on the.
They're going to destroy.
Dude.
They're
Come
going
on,
to destroy.
dude.
It's unfair.
This fucking team is wild. I can't even believe this is happening. This team is crazy.
That team's unfair.
Dude, the defense on this team is. I'm curious
Yeah.
to see the defensive lineups they're gonna. Who's the coach of this? Is it Kerr? Whoever
I
the
hope
coach
it's
is.
his son. I hope it's
Dude,
his son.
whoever the coach is, you're on the fucking clock. You better not lose one goddamn game. Who is it?
I hope,
Grant
I
Hill?
hope his son.
I think.
I hope
No.
it's Nick.
Grant Hill's the director.
Yeah, no.
I hope it's Steve Kerr's son Nick. That's Steve Kerr named his son Nick. You can look
I
it up.
think for some reason, why do I think it's Steve Kerr? Okay,
Steve Kerr. God.
Hey,
I love his kid.
Tyronn Lue and Spo and Mark Few, one of the greatest college coaches of all time. Listen, I am curious to see as some of these defensive lineups they're gonna put out there,
Can we
Maybe
bro.
just swap these
Missoula.
two? Can we just swap these two?
I know. You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wish we can, but guess what? I think Spolstra has a lot to say in that
They need
because Spolstra's
Missoula.
NBA champion, and so is Kerr. I think they have a lot to say in that, and so is
But
Tyronn Lue, and so is
but
Mark Few. They've all won.
yeah,
They've all won it all. But the defensive lineups they're gonna put out on this fucking team is gonna be wild. Imagine Anthony Davis,
They
Bam Adebayo,
damn.
Anthony Edwards.
Damn.
Those
Drew
three,
Holiday.
Drew Holiday, and LeBron James.
LeBronto.
the
Dude, how about Kawhi Leonard?
Oh yeah, Kawhi, Drew, LeBron, AD,
No,
and
dude.
Bam.
And then you
got rebounding, you got size, you got
I-
perimeter
you
defense,
you have
got
everything
shooting,
on
you
this
got
team. This is
ISO.
gonna be the greatest. Hey guys, we gotta do a podcast on every
Not-
single game, guys.
not
After
to
every single game, we
mention-
gotta do a
not
podcast.
to
I
mention-
agree.
We have Joel Embiid.
And we haven't talked about Jason Tatum, the NBA champion.
Exactly.
That's
That's
how
another
good this
one.
team is.
We haven't even brought him up. You guys have Jason Tatum.
Devin
Jason
We're
Booker.
giving you Jason Tatum, guys.
All right, this is the starting lineup: Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, Curry, and LeBron. You have to include LeBron there.
This is my lineup: Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo, Ant Edwards, Stephen Curry, and LeBron James.
No Joel.
That's beautiful. I like that.
No,
lineup.
because LeBron is the point guard, and LeBron's gonna be setting up Steph Curry. It's gonna be a massacre. Okay,
and Bam's just gonna lock down.
and
defense.
Bam's gonna lock down, and Davis is in lockdown. This is gonna be
No,
crazy.
this team is unfair. We also have Devin Booker.
Dude,
Yes.
this yo.
Forgot about D-Book.
No one is talking about how good this team is. I think everyone is just expecting them to win. No one is talking
Yeah,
about how good this
If
team
we
is.
lose, I'm actually gonna beat the ever living heck out of Bam Adebayo just because he's from the Heat.
Oh man.
Hey, guys, are we done here, man? We gotta watch some UFC.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
Adriel, give your UFC predictions right now while we're on live.
I'll have it.
So right now, I have Jiri, I got Smith, I got Brian Ortega, and of course Michael Venom Page. Those are my
Okay.
picks.
I don't know any of those people, to be honest. I only know basketball, a little hockey, and football.
Yo, the Diego Lopez fight and Brian Ortega has been called off.
Oh
I
no.
don't know what happened. I actually don't know what happened.
It has been called off, Adriel. That's why
For
I
what?
couldn't find it.
For what?
Wow.
Probably some sort of steroids or something like that. Maybe he was linked up with Ryan Garcia or something.
That's crazy.
Hey,
Alrighty,
fellas, next podcast on Wednesday. We'll do Wednesday.
Wednesday is good with me.
Wait,
Okay,
when's the first USA game?
A lot of the USA game. They meet next week for some practices. It starts July 15th.
Oh,
So yes, we're coming up
Alright.
next.
But a lot of trades will go down from now until Wednesday, so
Yeah,
we're gonna have a lot
because-
to talk about.
and
Yeah.
then free agency starts tomorrow.
Yes.
Hey,
The-
have a good-
actually, don't be surprised that trades go down by midnight tonight.
Yeah, not gonna lie, probably. I'll probably
Yeah,
keep you guys
I'm with it.
posted.
Hey, if a big trade goes down, we're gonna do a breaking news live podcast, guys. If it goes,
Probably,
if some crazy shit happens, let's
We
log
must.
on.
We
yeah,
must.
yeah.
Yeah.
For the
I'm
fans.
probably gonna
Yeah.
be up all night.
All right. Perfect, guys.
All right.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you for joining us for the Final Point
Till
podcast.
next time.
See you later.
All right.